down there. So we have 0 on 2 bases. iloveoov still stuck on 1. Gonna get his engineering mug, and there we go. iloveoov now finally going for an expansion. I hope he has the forces to defend it, because if that gets taken out, he's in trouble again. I mean, Zero's economy is, you know, much higher pace. I know. I mean, sure, yes, iloveoov has a nice force of Goliaths out there, but they're not enough to really do any significant damage if he gets, you know, attacked properly. And there we go, an engagement coming in. Oh, Zero tried to move in there, but decided best of it. Saw the humongous wall of Goliaths that he had there. And there we go. There we go. iloveoov now popping out tanks. Probably researching something in the machine shop. I'm assuming that it's range. I mean, siege mode. Scorch flying around, probably for those Valkyries, and command center, second command center up now for iloveoov. So just now has to ferry his SCVs, and you know, so far it's a serious lot more Mutalisks popping in. You know, those Mutalisks, I mean, you think they don't take much, but a Mutalisk every once in a while maybe pops in, kills one SCV, kills another SCV, goes away, doesn't take heavy damage. Zero going for his 3rd hatchery now. But yeah, those slight... losing every SCV counts, really. You never want to lose an SCV. It's just not a good idea. You need them for building stuff and working. They're like your slaves. 4th expansion. Wow, he's sitting in the lower left corner. Lower left corner. Possibly trying to backdoor. It's a good place. I mean, if iloveoov doesn't scout that, it's going to be an interesting place that could be used for backdooring iloveov's base. And yes, I know, backdooring, if you're part of a certain communities, you will understand that as slang for something very naughty. So another barracks going down, so... if iloveoov switching back to biomech, first he went, oh wow, Valkyrie going down, but all of Zero's Mutalisks get taken down. So yes, finally Zero now realizes, okay, no, still pumping Mutalisks, but he has a large force of Hydralisks as well. So nice little unit mixture. Mutalisks work, despite being expensive, work really well as, you know, harassment units. And while he's harassing one point and, you know, forcing you to be distracted, he can move in with a nice force of Hydralisks for stuff, for ownage. Okay, the word ownage does not work very well when you're commenting on a StarCraft game. I'm going to try to skip internet slang from now on. Oh, Valkyrie almost taking out an Overlord, but Hydralisk moving in just in time. So, yeah, he has tanks, he has Goliaths, and he's building barracks. So he went from a barracks and a second barracks, and what you looked to be a biomech, which he then turned into something else, more factories going down. He changed that to a pure mech build, and now is apparently going back to a biomech build, and I can't tell. I think his second base should be mining by now, so if he has, you know, 2 gases and 2 bases mining, he should be possibly be able to support this, although it's going to take him a little while to get down, you know, all those marines he wants. I mean, I can't really imagine he's going to go for fire bats to counter those Hydralisks. I just can't really see that happening. Wow, large force of Mutalisks moving in now around Zero's 4th base. Just, you know, stick there. And, yep, flying in now. Turrets there to meet them and Goliaths, but no, they can't really do too much damage. Valkyries, Goliaths, and turrets to meet him. So iloveoov has kind of, you know, no real advantage for anybody so far, but iloveoov, if... Lone Marine then getting taken. If iloveoov can kind of, you know, keep up the pressure, and if he can really press, he might do some damage and possibly take an advantage. But so far, Zero is just being allowed to, you know, expand all over the place, getting some upgrades, going for Hive Tech now. And if he's going to be just allowed to do this simply with no harassment, he's going to be able to go for Defilers. And if he goes for Defilers, iloveoov is screwed. He doesn't have enough bases, doesn't have enough units, and he doesn't have enough of a unit mixture. You know, not enough tanks to deal with a Dark Swarm. More Scourges popping up. And a lot of Goliaths and Valkyries out there. So, yeah, iloveoov mostly has, except for, you know, several tanks, he has mostly anti-air forces. Now, this will, you know, they're unfortunately not very maneuverable. That's why Zero is still sticking to Mutalisk. And there we see what iloveoov is seeing. Tried to possibly take a third base there in the right upper corner, but denied. Gonna scout right into that gigantic group of Hydralisks. It's probably 2-3 control groups of Hydralisks, something like that. And 5th base going up. So yeah, as I say, iloveoov is just not being able to expand and simply allowing Zero to just expand all over the place. Soon enough, Zero's gonna get hive tech. He's gonna have what he needs and just just rush in against iloveoov from all corners and just gonna wreck him in. This is the strength of Zerg on a map such as this. A Terran has to be aggressive on this map. He can't just be aggressive there. So yeah, iloveoov going for his 3rd base there. If Zero spots this one in Mutalisk, that one's screwed as well. And there we go. High tech is up. 3 evolution chambers, so he's upgrading massively. And I still think iloveoov only has that 1 armory. I don't even know. Yeah, iloveoov has 1-in-1 upgrades, and I'm not sure what Zero has, but I'm guessing their upgrades are pretty well up there. So yeah, there we go. We're gonna have a battle here. iloveoov finally moving out. Has vultures, has Goliaths, has tanks. He needs to go for an offensive, but he can't forget his base because their Mutalisks flying all over the place, and if iloveoov does not defend his base despite attacking, he's gonna get screwed. There we go, slight engagement, tanks sieging. Oh, 1 tank getting taken down, but a lot of Hydra blood there as well. And I saw, yeah, there you go. iloveoov gonna go for, yep, Science Vessel. I was just gonna say, iloveoov's gonna go for Science Vessel, but it was too late, and the Science Vessel's already out, so that's probably for irradiate purposes against Mutalisks. Or Defilers, if those pop out. You need those. So, yeah, tanks going out there. On the other side of the ridge, moving. Side engagement there. Ooh, Scourge and Mutalisk all over the place. Mutalisk gonna attack these tanks. And the Goliaths are out of position, so these tanks are vulnerable here. Oh, man. And wow, Zero coming from all sides, just right against, encircling iloveoov's forces. iloveoov has nothing but tanks now. They're gonna get surrounded and taken care of, quite frankly. Goliath's coming in very late. Tanks mowed down by Zero. Wow. iloveoov just... nothing but Goliaths now. That's going to get cleaned up. Wow. Zero there with a perfect pincer attack. Hydras and Zerglings on one side and Mutalisks on the other. And now he has nothing but some Vultures and a few Goliaths to defend his base. And as I said, he allowed Zero to attack... just tack up and expand, and there we go, Dark Swarm now, so, oh man, I don't want to count out iloveoov. I mean, if anybody can pull out something spectacular, it's him, but at this point, I don't think so. Zero's inside his base now, almost no forces to defend, it's gonna, yeah, Dark Swarms, Science Vessel's late, no irradiate up, tanks, only a few. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Gonna take down that Commander, gonna take down the buildings, not even bothering going for SCVs. Why bother doing that when you can just take down, yep, Commander goes down, so those SCVs are now useless. Mines blowing up both players' forces. Wow. Just mines going up and down, SCVs running around. iloveoov lost the base, gonna lose that Science Vessel soon enough. And wow, I gotta call this game for Zero already. I mean, he has 5 bases, completely unharassed. iloveoov has lost one, and he only set up his 3rd base just a short while ago. He has almost no force except for a few tanks that, once the Dark Swarm goes and the forces can move out close enough, like right there, you can be able to harass his bases and just take him down. 2 Dark Swarms, the tank's not gonna be able to. Defilers still doing their work, eating a few Zerglings for his mana purposes. Just enveloping his forces in double Dark Swarms, slowly moving Zerglings against those tanks. I mean, those tanks on the ridge that they're not showing right now, as far as I can see, are the only defensive forces that iloveoov now has. He's just being stubborn right now, that's all. Hoping that he can survive, possibly, stem this attack, stem the bleeding here. I don't really see how that can happen, though. Zero can just keep pumping, keep, rallying, and there you go. GG from iloveoov. GG-yo from iloveoov. And, oh boy. well, you can't really expect even a legend to, you know, come out of nowhere and win for you. I mean, obviously that's what SKT1 was hoping for, but WoongJin now 2-1 ahead. Nice win by 0. Nice play. Ups his CVT record a little bit. Nice young talents over the place.